Okay, so we have this question from JAMB 2001, question 11, where we are asked to evaluate, or in other words, find the determinant of the matrix minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 3, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1. Now, in solving this determinant for this 3 by 3 matrix, we quickly write solution so that we can proceed. Write solution. Next, we copy out what we've been given. We're given minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 3, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1. Next, we do a recopy of our first two columns. So we have minus 1, 3, 1, minus 1, 1, and 2. Now, proceeding, we draw a diagonal line that starts from the value we'll have at row 3, column 1, and terminates at row 1, column 3. So we'll draw a diagonal line starting from 1 here and terminating at minus 1. Next, we draw a second diagonal line from row 3, column 2, our value there is 2, and terminating at row 1, column 4, where we have minus 1. So we have from 2 to minus 1. And we have a third diagonal line starting from row 3, column 3, and terminating at row 1, column 5. So we have from 1 to minus 1. All right. Now we move back and we draw another diagonal line. Start diagonal line from our value at row 1, column 1, where we have minus 1, and terminating at row 3, column 3, where we have 1. So we have from minus 1 to 1. Next, we have another diagonal line starting from row 1, column 2, where we have minus 1, and terminating at row 3, column 4. So we have from minus 1 to 1. And lastly, we draw a last diagonal line starting from row 1, column 3, where we have minus 1, and terminating at row 3, column 5. All right, from minus 1 down to 2. All right, now having done this, we multiply the values falling within each diagonal line. So start from the first one. We have 1 times 1 times minus 1. This gives us minus 1. We have 2 times minus 1 times minus 1. This gives us 2. Next, we have 1 times 3 times minus 1. This gives us minus 3. All right, we move down and we have minus 1 times 1 times 1. This gives us minus 1. Next, we have minus 1 times minus 1 times 1. This gives us 1. And lastly, we have minus 1 times 3 times 2. And this gives us minus 6. All right. Next, we sum up and we subtract. First of all, we sum up the value we have at our top. Sum of upper values. At top we have minus 1 plus 2 plus bracket open minus 3 bracket close. This will give us minus 2. Then sum of bottom values. All right, what we have at our bottom is a minus 1 plus 1 plus bracket open minus 6 bracket close equal to minus 6. Lastly, what we do is that we subtract what we have from our top from what we have from our bottom. That is, we subtract minus 6, see minus 6 minus bracket open, minus 2, bracket close, is equal to minus 6. We have a minus bracket open, minus 2, bracket close, will give us plus 2. All right. And this ends up giving us minus 6 plus 2. We have minus 4 as our final answer. This means that our determinant for this matrix is equal to minus 4. Thank you.